السلام عليكم.
Hello. Yes, can everybody hear me? I think should be no problem, right? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So let's get all right. So before we get our session for today started, first I want to remind everybody again, there is a verified support system in the BitNest, which is help everybody to verify the so-called ambassador.
Hello, how are you?
Customer service that direct message you. All right. So when you get this verification success, means that it's the real ones. Okay. Just take a look on this and how we going to do that. All right. Just take attention on this. Okay.
To verify BitNest customer team support, so just click on join community. Right here, you see verify customer support. So I'll go to Telegram, the BitNest official Telegram group. So we use the platform manager. Copy the username, go back, paste the username, click on verification. Successful. So it's a real BitNest customer or team. So with this, you're going to verify real customer service representative that is part of BitNest.
All right. That system is for verifying the ambassador, the manager, the customer service, not to verify yourself. All right. So before I get my session start, so is there anybody have any questions to ask, or what? Right. I hope that everybody clear on that. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I see a lot of new faces here today. All right. I hope that all my sharings are like who is Nachla Abdul Malik. Hello. Welcome. All right. So this is okay, let's look at the topic today. Why BitNest will be left standing. All right. So actually today there are so many of projects in the market, but a lot of them 3 months, 4 months, they were gone. All right. But BitNest have been in the market close to 2 years. All right. So the content we're going to talk about is about why we must talk about the evolution of DeFi and the global finance megatrends and the BitNest missions and detailed analysis of BitNest four core mechanisms and BitNest and the global way for compliance. All right. Okay. Let's get our sessions started. Right. Okay. So over the past 15 years, the financial world have undergone unprecedented disruptions. So from the emerging of Bitcoins to Ethereums and introduction of the smart contract. All right. For the people that's newly to all this, maybe it's a bit new for about this smart contract. All right. So the explosive rise of the DeFi, especially the DeFi, decentralized finance. So we have witnessed a collision between the traditional finance system and the decentralized technology. Okay, so today we must ask a crucial question. Is DeFi merely a short-lived speculative craze, right? Or is it an unavoidable stage in the evolutions of the global financial system, right? This will come into our minds, right, when we talk about these new trends. So the importance of these questions cannot be overstated. For institutions, DeFi represent both challenge and opportunities, right? A new tracks in the financial race. So for normal people, it may be the first time in the history they can truly stand on the same starting line as the institutions. Why is it like that? All right. So this is why we must talk about the evolutions of DeFi, and we must clearly understand where is it heading and why BitNest will be the key player in the shaping this evolutionary path, right? When you look at that, in 2009, so BitNest burst, come out for the first time in history. It provided a humanity with a decentralized value transfer system that do not rely on bank, right? I remember last time that people said that this is bullshit, this is scam or what, But its mission was simple, to become a peer-to-peer electronic cash, all right? So it enabled anyone to make payments without intermediaries, all right? But that BitNest functionally was too limited last time. It was more of a store of value than a comprehensive financial infrastructure. So in 2015, Ethereum was born, okay? Introduction the concept of smart contract. So people realize that finance is not just about payments. It also includes lending, leasing, trading, investments, insurance, and a lot more. So all of which could now be automated and executed through codes, right? So this marks the first step of financial decentralization. So countless innovations follow, right? Like what Uniswap disrupt traditional trading models with automated market makings. And AAVE and Compound, these two platforms enable lending and borrowing without bank approvals. All right. And a Yearn Finance pioneer the automated yield aggregation. All right. So, but because of this, also problem also come. Okay. The first generation of DeFi become more of a technology experience. All right. So most projects were still in the game for capital players, whereas retail investors often got lost in the cycle of volatility and risk. So when you're looking from a broader historical perspective, every major innovations in the finance system has reshaped the distribution of wealth. Just like in 1980s to 1990s, the rise of US stock markets and mutual funds created the first generation of individuals who achieved financial freedom through capital markets. And after 2000, our year 2000, the internet and e-commerce boom gave entrepreneurs and investors who seized the platform opportunities a new round of massive wealth accumulations. And then after 2010, the birth of Bitcoins and blockchains allowed normal people for the first time to join directly in global financial market without relying on institutions, right? So the pattern is very clear. Every finance wave redistribute wealth. So by the time all right. So this is why we must talk about evolution of DeFi, right? It's not just about the technology upgrades. It's a time of window where normal people are racing against the institutions, right? So, although DeFi opened the door for normal people like us to join, like just like when we joined in BitNest, we must admit that the first generation of DeFi did not fundamentally change all this, right? Because why? First, excessive speculations, all right? Many projects rely on liquidity minings and high APYs to attract the capital, all right? But lack of real business logic, all right? And then the second is the risk and barriers remains. So DeFi claimed to be decentralized and open to everyone. But actually in practice, it's not that simple, you know. Water operation were complex, gas fee were high, and contract vulnerabilities were frequent, you know. So all this. And then also the lack of educations and replication mechanism. So most DeFi platform focus only on absorbing funds without considering user educations. So as a result, newcomers very hard to understand, all right? So in short, first generation DeFi was more like a playground for all these big wheels, playground for capital. It proved that decentralization was possible, but it did not solve all these core issues, right? So BitNest is not emerge out of thin air. So this is an invaluable evolution built on the successes of the failure of the past DeFi project, right? So BitNest 4 core mechanism directly address the shortcoming, right? Like what's the saving box, the stable entry points, solving the problem of normal people struggling to get started, and the loop leasing mechanism driven by real demands, avoid bubble and Ponzi style logic, right? And also the NEC tokens, the fuel of the ecosystem, empower the long-term development instead of being just another A coins, right? And then also this 17-level commission system, educations, replications, and making teaching itself a source of income and accelerations of adoptions, all right? So in essence, BitNest is not repeating the old path of DeFi, but instead is point toward a new evolution directions from speculation to institutions. So from short-term to long-term wealth, right? And from being a game for new